Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. Let's go to, actually, let me bring this up here. Can I do this? Can I? No. Okay, cool. So actually, this is one of the techniques I use to trade Tesla. Firstly, it was actually, you can see that the line was actually back here. Let me actually create that parallel trend line, the blue line for a minute, and then I'll go from there to there. So firstly, Tesla was back here, right? Tesla was what? Tesla was in a very nice high lows all the way up. So as you can see, and then guess what Tesla did? Tesla here, right from there. So Tesla actually broke this downward trend line that rejected it there, so we had this overall big pullback. And then as soon as we started to break above this level here, very nice breaking above this level through here, we started to get a very nice increase in volume. That told me, and a little bit of a gap here, which is actually a breakaway gap, that told me that we're now likely to start to see a move to the upside. And this has happened so many times with Tesla. If I create a parallel trend line, and then I do this here, same sort of thing, right? We had this overall what? We had this move up, and then we had an overall pullback, rejection, came back down. Look at this here. As soon as we got back above this, level here, bit of a nice increase in volume, and then away we go. And then guess what? Then we actually paused. Now, if I do the exact same thing from the upside, that's obviously, if I do the exact same thing for the upside, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Let me change this to green. Oh, I'm going deep now. Didn't plan to do this, but anyway. All right, so I'm going to go thick here when it comes to my green line. And as you can see, when Tesla actually got back below it, we actually started to lose momentum on this upward swing. If I create another parallel trend line and we go from there to there, and we just connect the, that we're talking about just the highs and lows here. As you can see, right, when we were above it, we stayed above it. But as soon as we actually started to close below it, guess what? That's when we started to go through a bit of a downward trend, and we actually went through a bit of a sideways phase. We didn't really go up, we didn't really go down, and so on and so forth. But you can see this is these key points here. So you can see this key point here, where the breakout, especially in an upward trend and a pullback, and then a breakout like that, and especially when you're looking at the volume spikes as well too. So right here, you can see a volume spike. And then so as soon as I saw Tesla doing this and a breaking of momentum and a big move up, and we had this here and we had volume, I was very, very happy to trade Tesla. And as you know what happened with Tesla, right? Tesla actually started to make some very, very nice moves to the upside from that there. And once again, if I use my trend line, and let's just go to create parallel trend line for a minute, and we go to this point through here to here. And then we're going to go from there to there. You can see how that, looking at this one here, if I just actually, let me just extend this here. Let me extend that to the right. And I'm going to create that green as well too. All right. So I'm going to extend this to the right. So this is the low here. So if we get back below this trend line, guess what? We're probably likely to be what? We're probably likely to be losing momentum. So let's go up. We sort of broke below it there. Look here, we broke below it here, didn't we? We broke below it here. We rallied back up. Now we're testing it as resistance. So broke below it, came back down, sort of a lot of resistance through here. And then we started to sort of change the tune of the momentum of the trend. Then we actually had this movement to the downside, as you can see. Same sort of thing. If I actually now create this other parallel trend line, which is now short-term momentum, and then now we actually bring this up through to here, which is from there to there, and if I draw this trend line from there to there, like so, and then if I extend this out like so, then this downward moment, this downward now phase out of Tesla is now potentially running to a sort of an ending point. And then from there, Tesla has actually had a little bit of run up, a little bit of a pullback, and now we're starting to see some sort of okay moves to the upside. So if we're looking at Tesla right now, as I'm doing this recording, what would be the key, as I've just talked about, what would be the key for Tesla to start to say, okay, we're now getting ready to make some nice moves? And the key would be what? The key would be a short-term momentum break. If you like Tesla, then this is for you, right? So this here would be the short-term momentum break that you'd be looking for, right? Because as you can see, this also did, let me actually create this parallel trend line here. And then if I use this trend line here to here, you can see once again, as soon as we actually broke what? As soon as we actually broke this trend line here, we went through the bit of a pullback. We can see this here created the, created the situation where now Tesla actually lost momentum. Now we're coming to the downside. But what is happening with Tesla overall as well too? So we've got short-term momentum swings, but then you also got to keep an eye on the overall on the trend analysis. From low, came down, higher low, higher high. This could be a higher low, and away we go. So if we start to break above 1720, we're probably likely to see Tesla starting to make that nice move again. We're probably going to break past previous highs, and then away we go again. So there we go, guys. I hope this helps you out today. Use this, take this. You're going to absolutely love it, and I'll speak to you real soon.